before we get into the video, I just kind of like want to throw out there that I'm looking super basic bish today. I also like how I just have shit all over my room. There's like shit over there, there's shit over there, like that's lovely, isn't it? I didn't even take the time to clean, but that's fine. I'm human. Y'all know what's up. Some of you guys may or may not know, but Batman Arkham Knight, the video game, came out today. So my kid was all in my face as soon as we woke up, like, oh my god, we gotta get this game, like, right now. And I didn't have time to take a shower, and I'm working on like 2 or 3 day hair, more like 3 or 4 day hair. So I thought it would be the perfect time to show you my big bun tutorial. If you guys remember from my favorites video, I included the Bellami ponytail that I got free with my Kylie Couture extensions. If you guys have not seen either my favorites or my extensions video or anything like that, I'll put all the videos in the click down so y'all can watch them if you please. So obviously I do not have this much hair. So if you guys are like me and either you have super thin fine hair or you have super short hair and you want to achieve that like really big ass bun, messy bird's nest on top of your head situation that I got going on right now, I'm gonna show you how to do it. You can totally achieve this with like clip-in extensions, but the thing is, ain't nobody got time for that, because with clip-ins, you have to like clip them in upside down, you have to turn your head upside down, clip them in upside down, then you have to make sure like the hair on like your scalp is like covering the extensions, and if you have thin hair, that can be really hard to do sometimes. So I'm going to show you guys my preferred method of application of the massive bun. I absolutely love this look. It only takes me like 5 or 10 minutes to do, and it's something that I can do to my hair when I am on like 3 or 4 day hair and my hair just won't do anything because it's like, you know, dirty and stuff. BT dubs, this is best to do with dirty hair, because if you have clean hair, it's just going to be all over the place. If you happen to have clean hair but you still want to achieve this look, I would definitely suggest like a sea salt spray or a texturizing spray. If you don't have either of those, you could try hairspray, or maybe even just spraying a little bit of dry shampoo in it. That's really going to help to kind of mold it and keep it the shape that you want it. Your own hair anyways, not the bun. The bun will like do its own thing, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to know how I got this massive situation on top of my head, then let's go on and do it. Alright y'all, let's get into this. So this is basically like all my real hair. This is my messy bun, or my version of a messy bun on my own hair. I am on like maybe 3, maybe even 4 day hair right now. So this is what like my messy bun looks like, and as you can tell, there ain't shit to it. I can add like texturizing sprays to volumize it a little bit, but it's never gonna be like the massiveness that I want it to be, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing you're gonna need obviously is the hair, the ponytail. Bellami sells these for $49.99, and I know there are like a ton of other extension companies that sell these, but TBH, you can probably just go to a local wig shop and get one for probably half the price that the extension companies are charging. Because it's not real hair, it's not going to cost as much as what real hair would cost, you know what I'm saying? This is just synthetic hair. The one from Bellami in particular, you can curl up to 400 degrees, but I don't bother doing that because I'm just using it for a messy bun, so there's really no need for it to be curly. And to be honest with you guys, like I've tried to use this as just a ponytail and it's a little crazy. This is 160 grams of hair, so it's like hella heavy, and it just like hangs on my ponytail, and it's just so heavy. If you're somebody with thinner hair and you're not used to having all that hair on top of your head, then it's probably going to be the same with you. It's probably going to give you a massive freaking headache, and it's just like not cool, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what made me decide to like use this for this purpose, you know? So the way that this works is it has a Velcro band on it with this little clip, and you basically just anchor this little claw into your ponytail, and then there's like a separate strip of hair right here, and when you wrap this around and Velcro it, you wrap this little piece of hair around the whole thing, and then that conceals the little Velcro band. Another tip for you guys too is, because these are synthetic, when you get them, they tend to be like hella shiny. Like when I first got this, it looked like fucking glass. Like it was so shiny. And if you're somebody like me who your hair is not like in the best state ever, if you have like this shiny ass bun on top of your head and then like some ratty ass hair down here, it's not really gonna look cohesive. So what you can do is just spray some dry shampoo on it and it'll dull it out a little bit. And then the more you brush through it and the more you kind of play with it and use it and whatever else, the more it will start to look like your real hair. You catch my drift? The next thing you're gonna need is a ponytail holder. And if you do have thinner hair, you're gonna want a ponytail holder that's gonna hold the hell out of your hair. You're gonna want something that is super crazy ass tight. I like to use these like thick banded kind of rubber band ponytail holder things. You guys have seen these. They're just super standard, but you can get them very, very tight around your head. Because it's so heavy and because you have like all this weight on top of your head, you're gonna want something that that ponytail can anchor into, especially if you have really thin hair. Next thing you're gonna need is a shit ton of bobby pins. Like, I'm talking a lot, girl. The last thing you want is to be like walking down the road or like walking through the mall or something and your fucking bun just like collapses. You know what I mean? So when I put this in and I know I'm gonna wear it for like an extended period of time, i.e. like more than 2 hours, I will literally use like this much bobby pins right here, all these. Yes, girl, it is a pain in the ass to get out at nighttime. There's bobby pins flying everywhere. You got bobby pins all over your bathroom floor, but it's totally worth it because you look totally cute, right? Right. Then for the last thing you're gonna need, obviously, is the donut. The bigger the donut, the bigger the bun. You can use smaller donuts, but with this amount of hair, I just don't think it would work. I haven't tried it, but I don't think it's gonna work out that well because you need something with a lot of girth to like wrap all this hair around. Do you feel me? This is actually one of those buns that like unrolls and you can kind of roll the hair into to do like, you know, like the little kind of like ballerina style bun or whatever. But I've tried that and it's crazy. Like, it is such a pain in the ass. It freaking gets all like crazy ass knotty and ratty, and then when you try to take it out, it's just a mess, girl. It's a mess. So I just prefer to do it this way because it's a lot easier and it's a lot less messy and it's a hell of a lot faster. All right, so now that I have showed you what you need, let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do, obviously, is put your hair up. There's a couple of different ways you can wear this. If you're somebody that prefers like a more sleek look, you can kind of slick your hair back and put some hairspray on it and whatnots and have it look a little bit more sleek looking. But I prefer it to look a little bit more disheveled. So I'll basically just kind of like rough my hair up. Look at my hair. I look like freaking Beetlejuice. And then I will just pull it up like I would, you know, like a standard messy bun. I don't brush through it or anything like that because I want it to look a lot more disheveled. And then you're going to wrap your ponytail around it as many times as you can. BT dubs. Sorry if I keep looking down, but I'm like using my monitor as a mirror because my makeup mirror is like too small for me to see what the hell's going on. So that's what's up. All right. So I like to wrap it around like 4 or 5 times to the point where I can barely get my hair through it because like I said, you want this super hella tight. So then from this point, I will just kind of pull on my hair because I like a little bit more volume, like in the, what is this called? Like the crown or like the skull or whatever it's called. I like a little bit more volume here because it's gonna look weird if you have like super thin hair right here and then you have like all this massive hair on top of your head, you know what I'm saying? I personally feel like it makes it look a little bit more natural this way. So I just like to pull a little bit and then I will tighten it up as tight as I can get it. Then I just like to take my brush and kind of comb down some little baby hairs and stuff, and I have a shit ton of cowlicks going on in my hair, so it's annoying. So then what you're going to want to do is take and basically just like install your ponytail. I'm going to go ahead and speed through this If you guys want to know how to do it, basically all you do is take the little claw and anchor it in your ponytail, and then you take the little hair piece and wrap it around, which you guys will see. But I'm going to speed through it so you're not bored to death. Sometimes I get it right on the first try, sometimes I do not. That's why I'm going to speed through it, because I may or may not get it right on the first try. Sometimes it takes me 2 or 3 tries. So let's just see how it goes. Here we go. Praise little baby Jesus, I got it right the first try. So then what you're going to do is take the little piece of hair end that you use to wrap around it and bobby pin it down. And a tip for you guys too is you want to use your bobby pins like the little jagged edge down, because that's what's really going to hold your hair. That's really how bobby pins are designed to be used, but I don't know why people just don't use them like that. It's kind of weird, Again, so sorry, I keep looking at my monitor. So I make sure that I bobby pin this part down really well, because this is basically what's holding your ponytail on. Then once you got your ponytail on, it should look like this. It's super crazy heavy, and it's like pulling the fuck out of my hair. It kind of hurts a little bit. So then you're just going to take your donut and stick your donut on. And you want to be really careful when you're doing this too, because I can't tell you guys how many times I have pulled this damn ponytail out just doing this. So you want to be like super careful and make sure you're only pulling on, you know, the hair that's like not hooked down to your head. So once I got that part done, I like to take the hair and kind of part it out to where like the hair is covering the bun, you know what I mean? Like a super kind of uneven part. And then from there, I'll start pinning the hair down. Where am I here? It's kind of hard looking in the monitor because it's like opposite, you know? And then I'll bring this over too, just so that way it's like really covering the bun. Let me scoot down a little bit so you guys can actually see what the hell I'm doing. And you want to kind of feel like as you're doing it and make sure your hair is actually covering the little donut. I like mine like super messy and disheveled, so I just kind of like do whatever to like wrap it around. And then I'll just pin it in place. And then from here, I'll just kind of mess with it and pin it and mess with it and pin it. I'm not going to put like as many bobby pins as I usually do in it, because like I told you guys before, I'm just going to take it right back out and go take a shower. But just so you guys can kind of get the general idea. So once I get all those like little loose pieces, I will kind of feel it and just make sure that the donut isn't like sticking out and I'm looking all crazy. But that's basically how I do it. I freaking love like how big and massive it is. Sometimes I will like put a bow in the back of it. Sometimes I'll take a bandana and do like kind of rockabilly and pull a bandana up, kind of like how I had in my last video. I can't remember which one it was. Kind of how I had in my BoxyCharm unboxing. I'll take like a bandana like that and wrap it around it, but I freaking love it. It's so massive and so cute. So that's basically it, y'all. It's super easy to do. It takes way less time to do than if you were to like put your extensions in upside down and then you got to worry about trying to cover them and all that. Screw that. Who wants to take that much effort? I know I don't. This usually takes me about 5 minutes depending on the circumstances. If it takes me more than one try to get it in, it'll take me maybe about 10 minutes, but it's a lot easier than trying to clip my extensions in upside down. Plus with my Kylie extensions, because they're ombre, it just kind of looks weird, and let's be honest, it's not as big as this because some of the hair is like down here around the crown or whatever, the skull, whatever you want to call it. So not all the hair is like down here. After you're done like setting it and getting it all done and you've made sure your bun's not sticking out, you can go ahead and spray it just for that extra insurance. Like I said, I'm going to jump in the shower, so I'm not going to spray it today. But yeah, this is how I do it. This is how I do my big massive bun for short or thin hair. If you guys like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up so I know to do more hair videos. Alright y'all, so if you guys have any questions or anything like that, or there was anything that I missed, y'all can pop them down in the comments and I will do my best to get back to you. I usually try to answer all of the comments that I get. Some of you guys are like private or something. Like lately, for some reason, I've had questions from like a couple of you guys where I can't answer them because it doesn't give me the option to reply, because I always try to reply the best I can to like every single solitary person that comments on my videos. But I don't know if you guys have private profiles or what, but if you're asking a question, there's no way for me to reply to you. I don't really know how to fix it or how to do it. Some people I can go over and just like send them a message through YouTube. But even with that, sometimes I'm even not always able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys have any questions or anything like that and I have not answered your questions, that's probably why, because I'm not able to. I just wanted to like throw that out on the table because I do try to comment back to like each and every one of you, like I said. But some of you guys I just can't, and I don't know why, because I'm not like super technology savvy when it comes to the YouTubes. But anyways, that is it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are not. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat if you please, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace!